Hey boys, welcome back to some more cricket 22 Marnus Labuschange career mode. It's gonna be game 3 of the Ashes at the MCG, and yeah, we're 2-0 up in the series, which is fitting, how it should be. Hopefully we can make it a 3-piece, or at least start off this MCG clash with a good first up innings. We'll have hopefully we can have a bat first, and we do. Paddy Cummins, new captain, doing all the right things nice and early. One thing of note, I did try to change the teams to reflect how they should be in real life, but I couldn't. If you play as a star player in the Ashes series, you can't actually change the teams, which is, yeah, it's a bit annoying. I just wish that you could have the option to change the team if you wanted to, but it does make sense that you can't, because you are, you're playing as a player rather than controlling the whole team. But still, it'd be nice if you could sort of overwrite that and just, control it yourself, because, then you could have a more realistic game. But regardless, I mean, it's a pretty realistic teams for both sides, obviously. England here, have they had this exact team at some point? Maybe they have. I can't remember. They've definitely, they haven't played Leach for well, they didn't play Leach for a few games. But regardless, we're coming out in beautiful conditions as that one. One thing of note also, so I haven't uploaded a Cricket 22 video in a while. I've been more keen for the rugby league content at the minute. But one thing to note is that I think they have adjusted the bounce quite a bit. They have adjusted the bounce quite a bit since coming back. There was a couple of patches that got, well, there's been patches I think nearly every week, basically. They've been pumping out the fixes and the updates. It's been good. Big Ants have definitely been on the ball with that sort of stuff, adding new bowling actions and all sorts. It's been great. But one thing, they've 100% adjusted the bounce. Now I already tuned the bounce down slightly when, before they updated it, obviously, because it was a bit much. Even a full length delivery was, more often than not bouncing over the top. But as you can see early on, those good length balls I was playing back to and playing them beautifully, is again we go back to a good length delivery, and that's racked us on middle, halfway up the front pad. So very lucky to survive a couple of close LP decisions. Well, they didn't even appeal, which is strange. They were pretty close, as that is finally a nice classical straight drive to get off the mark. We struggled early here, but I mean that's a nice confident way to get proceedings underway. So yeah, myself and Harris looking to build a partnership here, as that is all streaky again. We're like I said, it's been a while since we've laced up the boots here and put on the pads for a hit, and it shows. We're a little bit sluggish to get started. Obviously, the pace is coming through quickly. The bounce is all different. I thought maybe the pitch is playing a role as well. It's just, the MCG, I guess, has never been the bounciest of pitches of all time, I guess. But yeah, they've 100% tuned the bounce, which is good. I mean, it definitely needed it. But yeah, we'll see if I need to sort of adjust what I adjusted to begin with, as that's again a nice confident drive through the covers. So looking sharper now, looking sharper. Streaky early, a couple of plays and misses, and even that, I mean, leaving that good length ball, previously that would be bouncing well over the top, but that's pretty close. If it was angling in, that would have rocked the off peg. So we gotta be careful. It's hard to get out of the habit, because pretty much the whole time playing forward to those balls was not very feasible. Oh, that is close. Again, we've gone back. The umpire, he's not going to give it. That is so close. I think maybe or they're gonna go for a review. Usually the AI is pretty solid with the reviews, or at least I haven't seen too many in Cricket 22. So in Cricket 19, whenever they reviewed it, it was always bad news. But we'll see. I think it's just hit us outside the line. Yeah, it looks like it has. So there's a couple of things here. I like. It's a good decision, but I like that the AI have challenged that one because it's, you know, it looks pretty good. Like, look at that. It's hitting halfway up off stump. But it's hit us like a fair way outside the line of off stump. But I like it that the AI have actually challenged it. I feel like in Cricket 19, they would never challenge one that wasn't at least umpire's call. So it's cool that they actually challenge you know, that's a decision you would potentially challenge. So yeah, I like that as well. But yeah, we dude, the habit of playing back. I mean, the whole time, like I keep saying, because people are gonna watch this and be like, why the hell do you keep playing back? It's just the way the game was. they've completely changed the way you have to bat. So yeah, we gotta get in the habit of playing on the front foot, which is good and bad because, you know, obviously, you know, good length balls. Generally, you're going to play on the front foot anyway, but I was playing. I mean, go back to previous videos. We were just smoking them. The back foot cover drive was just our absolute special. It was our run scoring machine option, as that is beautifully whipped off the stumps for probably is going to go for 4, trickling away. Big boundaries into the mid wicket region there, so it's not quite going to go for 4. Did we run 4? Yeah, we did. It's yeah, big chase out there. We would have loved it to roll into the rope to save the legs, but you know, we'll take the 4 either way. As the fielding off the bowling, dude, they just, I don't know. It's either the fielding is too damn good like that, or they're terrible. It's very box of chocolates type stuff. As again, it's close. Very close again. We played back to it once again. The habit kicking in. Not going to challenge it? Surely not. Yeah, that one was a fair way outside the line at least. So yeah, we got to be careful. I'm up. Honestly, pretty lucky early on here that they didn't bowl more good length deliveries. Excuse me, more good length deliveries at the stumps, because if they did that. Excuse me, something in my throat. But if they did that early in our innings, before I'd really sort of faced up, as that is a cracking shot, front foot cover drive, and sort of getting the feel for the bounce here. Yeah, I thought it was racing, but the fielder swooped up pretty quickly. But like I was gonna say, if they bowled a couple of good length on the stumps, I would have been gone early on, because I had no idea that the bounce was lower like that. Even now, we're still playing back. It's just the habit we got to break. But yeah, if they just bowled a few more of those straight, we would have been in all sorts of grief. As that's a beauty. That is a quality delivery from Jimmy Anderson, getting a little bit of shape still. I don't know, maybe reverse swing. It's pretty early for that, but definitely moved away from us late. It was a quality delivery, and that is a quality shot. Again, a little bit of swing maybe away, but that time just swung brilliantly onto the meat of the bat there. So Anderson not pleased with that, but we will take 4 every day through the covers. It's been our shot. It's been our shot in our career mode so far. And once again, in this third game, it's working an absolute treat. So myself and Harris pushed this score 1 for 103. Looking to set up a big first innings total here. You know, we really want to decimate the English here. There's no half measures in the Ashes. One thing that just confused me the heck, just like obviously the Ashes in real life is done and dusted now, but going on Twitter, I don't know why I go on Twitter so much, but sometimes it's entertaining, sometimes it's interesting, most times it's just annoying. But honestly, like, I look at like comments of like a tweet during the Ashes, like Cricket Australia would put up a tweet of like the score or something like that, and I'd look at the comments, and there was like surprisingly so many comments from people acting like, oh, what a waste of a series. Like, oh, it's just, you know, oh, I'm an Australian fan, but I would like to see a better, you know, more competition. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? This is the Ashes. Like, I don't care how we win. I wanna flog the English at all fronts. If we beat them by an innings every game, I'm gonna be happy. Like that. I'm just like, who are these people? Who are these people? That, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. Like a classic finish to a test match is exciting and all that, but flogging an opposition team, I can't get sick of that. It's the Ashes, and it's cricket. Cricket swings around all the time. Like, it swings in momentum constantly. You know, in 5 years' time, Australia might be on the decline, and we're getting pumped. So you gotta enjoy the moments when we're going well. So I don't know, and I feel like the people that say that is, again, beautiful shot. I love this panning view as well. It's quite quality. But yeah, the people that say that, I'm like, are you English fans? are you disguising yourself as Australian fans, but actually English fans? And are like, you know, trying to sort of take away from the victories? I don't know, dude. But it always freaking bugs me whenever I see it. But getting back to the game here, we're going at quite the click. 4.5 and over. Oh, that's terrible fielding. Yeah, unfortunately we went way past the crease, but we'll still get a. Is it gonna go for 4? Good lord, I didn't think it was more of a leading edge. We'll get 2 for it. It should have been a dot ball. The fielder just honestly, I don't even know. He just sort of ran straight past it. Very, very weird fielding. Anderson would not be impressed with that at all. But yeah, Marcus Harris is he just departed. Steve Smith is the new man to the crease with myself. So it was a good partnership. And now we got the boys together. Hopefully, once again, we can just push this total up, work in increments, get it to 150, get it to 200. We'd love a big one. We haven't. We've got plenty of starts, and once again, 37 off 53. It's a great start to the test match. Hopefully, we can actually push forward and turn this, you know, 40-50 into a triple figure score, because we haven't done that yet. It's been disappointing. Like, it's been tough. Like the bowling, the batting. Like, obviously, I've got the sliders cranked up, and you know. It's not easy, but you know, we're getting off to such solid starts. Even though we've been struggling early on, we're finding a way to dig in, waiting for the bad balls like that, just a bit full on the stumps, clipped away beautifully for an easy 3-piece there. Move into the 40s, but yeah, we've been getting through the tough period, finding some freedom, and then all of a sudden we depart. So yeah, unfortunately Smith has got himself out as well, so Travis Head is making his way into the action as well. So 42 into the 40s, 42 65. It's been you know, we've definitely struggled at some points, but again, it's been a good solid innings. You know, we've loved the cover drive. We've worked off the hip nicely. They haven't really bowled any short balls at us, which is surprising. They've more kept it just a good line of length. Oh, that is. Oh no, I think we're in all sorts of trouble. Oh, he's not gonna give it. Oh, that looked so plumb. Please don't challenge it. They're gonna challenge it. I again, the habit kicked in. I played back to a good length delivery. It came in on the angle. It looks really good. Oh, umpire's call. Oh man, you'd be spewing, and you know Broad would be blowing up a storm at this one. He would be absolutely kicking himself, or just he'd be furious, and I'd be furious as a bowler as well. That would be a rough call, but we survived by millimeters, absolute millimeters, and then he bowls one a little bit fuller in anger. We're able to whip it away again nicely for push back for 3. Yeah, Head's coming home nice and strong there. So, yeah, getting up to 150 here. Approaching our half century as well, which is nice. As Wokes bangs it in short. The first short ball we faced, and we picked out the fielder at fine leg. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Chris Wokes comes in, bangs it in short. I saw it, my eyes lit up. I thought, here we go, a nice scoring opportunity. And we picked out the one man who was back at fine leg. He had to move a little bit, but oh, again, getting out for 45 is just, oh, it's so frustrating. It's Rory Burns and Hamid get ducks. That is, I mean, again, it's fitting, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. The game loves to just, you know, sort of deja vu-esque, like replicate real life. It's funny how things work like that. Poor old Burns and Hamid can't even score a run on the game. So we come into the bowling crease. They're 3 for 61. You know, they're arguably their two best batters at the crease now. Well, especially Joe Root, but Ben Stokes as well. I would say second best batter, surely. Yeah, I would say he probably has been over the last few years. Not many other Englishmen have really stood up in that time, but yeah, hopefully we can break the partnership, because we started out well. It was like 3 for 3 at one point, or maybe even less. I don't know. It could have been. But yeah, regardless, hopefully we can rip through a couple. We lead by 260, so you know, a pretty good first innings for sure. I think it was Travis Head that got the 100, which is nice to see. Oh, how is that missed? How is that missed? Ben Stokes is looking good. We're not going to challenge it. I sort of just appealed on the fact that I couldn't believe it missed the off stump, and coming around the wicket here, getting a bit of spin, so a little bit of drift in, spin. Oh, that is close. Oh, it would have been a big wicket too. Roots and Stokes are causing us a little bit of havoc. Oh, how is that missed? How is that missed? Again, we appeal just in the sense of how on earth has that not got a wicket? It wasn't a great ball, but Stokes, I thought it came off his pad almost onto the stumps. No, it's missed. Has it missed everything? Or did it come off his pad? I don't know. But wow, he survived a couple of close calls there. Young Ben Stokes. So yeah, thankfully we get him out 84 and 74, and then Bairstow as well getting a score. So a nice little middle order partnership, or a couple of partnerships really from England. Oh, as Butler has almost picked out the man. Butler is also going along rather nicely, which is annoying for sure. But yeah, we're what are we? 9 for 34 into our 9th over. Not bowling terribly, you know, bowling pretty solidly, not getting any wickets. But if we can just clean up the tail here, we still lead, not by a lot, but enough to give us some good, you know, prospects going forward. And we do clean them up. We get off to a nice start. We'll be back for the second innings in the next video. Hopefully guys are enjoying the Marnus Labuschange career. It's a lot of fun to play. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.